Warning, warning, warning.
You're about to witness a seismic event.
This show and all others is brought to you by it's Pimpin101.net, so please pimp responsibly.
Hey. What's good with it, man? It's King Kelly L for the record, man.
And this is the one and only Composure, and you're now tuned in to It's Pimpin Radio.
Yeah, dig. It's Pimpin. Yeah.
Oh, yo, man. It's King Kelly L for the record, man, and I feel motherfucking good today. You dig what I'm saying? If it sound like I'm echoing or it sound like something else, man, I'm in a secret pimp location. You dig what I'm saying? So I had to come to you via satellite. I'm not near no computer at all, so I can't tell y'all motherfuckers what time it is. Y'all should already know anyway. Anyway, man, I got some shit to talk about today, as I do every motherfucking day. It is a motherfucking Thursday. And, man, I want to get right into it, you know what I'm saying? For people that's listening, I don't know how many people listening on the chat room. Man, I feel motherfucking good. I feel good today. It's a blessing I'm here. Like every day, God let me woke up. You know what? My feet is on the ground. If your feet ever get pointed up, other than when you're sleeping, something wrong. They flat. You get what I'm saying? So, as long as I was able to get them flat today, man, I'm alive, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, look, this is what I want to talk about. I really want to jump right into this, man, because this right here is something, man. This is something that I want to just tell y'all. The Supreme Court then gave the police more leeway with your Amanda's right. You know, when they supposed to read you your Amanda's, Miranda. I mean, somehow, some way, they done fucked up, man. If you guys don't know about it, then I want you guys to look into it. I just want to tell you right now. You know what I'm saying? Man, I mean, I'm reading it, and I just wanted to bring that up, you know, for your rights, you know what I'm saying? You know, they pretty much saying that questioning can, you know, they supposed to ask you, you read your rights and ask you questions. Once they read your rights, then they can ask you questions. You can say yay or nay. Well, the Supreme Court then gave up saying, it's enough time for them to, you know, whenever they come back to you and you say something, you know, that can be used against you or something. You know, I hope I'm getting it right. You know what I'm saying? Because I had got my shit knocked off because of the Miranda right. You know, the Miranda right to me. You know, because there is a limit for being arrested or detained. You have to be detained first before you be arrested. And during that transition, if they don't tell you that you're arrested and read you your rights, man, how are you supposed to know? So whatever the hell you tell them cannot be used against you because you wasn't informed that. And when you told them, they still was supposed to say, hey. Even they fucked up tactics that they use. You know, police get set in their ways of using their fucked up tactics, and it works, and they use it, and then people don't know about it until they go to court and trial and find out that they was doing some illegal shit. So, you know, that's one thing I want to talk about, that Supreme Court, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm a criminal, so, you know, that's really something that I want to talk about. You know, if y'all pimping, y'all criminals, man. We some motherfucking criminals, man, so we got to get away with this shit, man. We nah, man, this is something you need to know. Anyway, man, here's something else I want to talk about, man. Ex-cop pleads guilty to Katrina cover-up, where they was killing motherfuckers and shooting motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? I mean, man, that was some fucked up shit, you know what I'm saying? People killing people because they didn't want them in their neighborhood. They thought they was looters. They was just killing niggas. Niggas trying to get away. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get up out of there. So, there's a DVD, a movie about that shit, man. And I mean, it's cold, man. People done got killed. It's sad. It's sad. Y'all heard about the orca killed the trainer? Now, people say, oh, that's sad. That's like, what about the motherfuckers when the tiger, Sigmund and Freud? What about them motherfuckers when the tiger attacked his motherfucking ass? The tiger was being the tiger. So don't you think a motherfucking orca whale is being a fucking killer orca whale? You know, they only go one spot in the world to kill nothing but seals. You know, it's just one spot where they just climb up on the beach and they just slaughter. So, that's something, I don't know if y'all ever heard of that, but, I want to touch base on that. Anyway, today's topic, motherfucking topic, man, is, self-macking, macking within, your ability to mack on yourself. Now, I ain't say pimp, I said mack, because every motherfucking day, the first person you got to tell is yourself to get your ass up, to go get your money, to do things that you're supposed to do. Now, today, I end up hooking up with my cousin that I ain't hooked up with about a couple of months. And, this man got a Mackin secret location, and he really shocked motherfuckers when he did this move because people wasn't prepared or none of that shit because, he's a certified official, man. He's real official. And, he told me, he's like, man, I told him about the show. He started to listen to the radio show today. So first time listening, he was like, man, whatever you do, if you mention me, just don't say my name or Pimp's name because I don't know if I'm ready for that yet and everything else. So it can go both ways. Anyway, but he's a certified Mac. Now, Mac means hustle. Let me give you the definition of what Mac means in my book. It should probably mean the same thing to yours. Mac means hustle. Mac hustles all aspects of the game, including beer hustle. Don't be surprised if you know your motherfucking business. That's what a motherfucking Mac means in my book. Now, he had a job. The man worked for Costco. Now, if y'all know what famous Costco is, a food store, a wholesale store, these motherfuckers sell everything from gum to candy. If you think I'm lying, get on Google or go through the book. And you gotta be a member to go shop at Costco. You gotta go pay $39 or $57 to get your Costco card just so you can walk through the motherfucking store. Unless they got their certain days. Anyway, he works for Costco. He's a cashier. Or he done bumped his way up to cashier. Now doing this whole system, he like, I don't wanna work. He done had hoes. He done went to the strip clubs in Frisco. Not bad, super bad bitches. You know what I mean? He know the story with the pink incident and everything else. You feel what I'm saying? So he done knocked super bad bitches out of the strip club, man. And then they used to have in San Francisco. They used to have San Francisco, California. They used to have a spot called God damn it, now. It's a fucking it was a sex club, man, but Power Exchange. And the Power Exchange, let me tell you something about the Power Exchange, man. Couples get in, $15. They did have like Thursdays and Sundays you can get in. Was it Thursdays and Sundays? I can't remember. The Thursdays and Sundays, man or woman get in $15. If not, so on the weekend it's $65. Now, to the freak, stupid motherfuckers that just want to fuck, motherfuckers can come up in there. But the motherfuckers that's like us trying to get a freak that want to get some money about it, because there's hoes in there secretly. They hoeing for money. So you push up in there and you'll catch a bitch. You're like, hey, I seen you on SF Redbook. Hey, I seen you on Craigslist. What is it, girl? Pimpin ain't gonna be up in the building. So you can get a nice interview fucking with this shit. You know what I'm saying? If you can get up in there. Now, if y'all ever been in there and had a big fishbowl in the front, helicopter. So every day I'm going to steal me some rubbers. Feel me? Filling both pockets up. So he will knock bitches from these spots. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's cool though. It's cool. So he knocking some bad motherfucking bitches. And the man said, man, I don't want to be a fucking Mac. I want to be a motherfucking pimp. So he done had, and still got, I mean, man, the man got an Asian squad right now. I mean, God damn, man, he just showed me, man. We going through his iPhone. I'm like, God damn, cuz you, man, boy, you doing. And so he kept that job though. He didn't want to just go full. He wanted to go full ass with it. You know what I'm saying? And keep motherfucking pressing on the bitch neck and keep mashing for his ration, right? But the thing was, he wanted to keep working on the job, keeping that I'm saying? He's like, the bitches will give him money, he can throw it in the account, and then at the end of the fucking week or two, he got motherfucking money coming off the check. And he got ways of showing, hey, this is where I'm getting my money from. Well, he ended up taking all that whole money that he was stacking, living off of. You know, he got a couple of whips, a couple of hot rods. You know, he be doing his little race thing and shit. And the man ended up saying he was gonna make a power move. Now he didn't tell a lot of people. He just said, "Man, I'm gonna make a power move. I'm gonna make a power move." Okay. But finally, this man made a power move and got a house up in Oakland Hills. Now that was the best power move I had ever seen somebody do. You know, buying a house that you want in Oakland Hills, knowing how much Oakland Hills cost. Okay, now he didn't buy it before the recession, after recession or during the recession. He bought this motherfucker before. Now, I went over there, you know what I'm saying, it's 3 level, it's cool, man, I mean, you got the garage is on top of the house, you know what I'm saying, you gotta walk down the stairs to his front door, open up the door, big flat screen TV, the whole view of the motherfucking Bay Area, you know what I'm saying, and it's like, wow. Then you go downstairs, man, you're downstairs in another little spot, you got all the shit redid, weight room, music room, you know what I'm saying, studio. I mean, the motherfucker flushed the fuck out. And the man makes sure that he has enough to buy what the fuck he wants. Not buy it and have to worry about if he's going to get a date tomorrow or get something, you know, be able to get it tomorrow or the next day, or like, damn, I got to really get this if I want it. The man actually has made it comfortable for himself to where he can retire right now and start his business or turn it into a business sense for his hoes, having his hoes into porn, having his hoes, you know, do whatever the fuck he wants them to do. You know, he don't have to depend on the bitches. You know what I'm saying? The bitches want him. They in single file line. You know what I'm saying? He don't have to do nothing, you know. And you know, he took my word for it, because one day I went over to his house where he can get it together, and it was dirty as motherfucking dishes in the sink. I said, nigga, what the fuck is you doing? Well, you know, it's the bachelor pad, you know. I said, hey, you better get a bitch over here and tell him to clean that shit. Tell all of them to come over and clean the shit. I kid you not, that man got on the phone, told them bitches to come over, and then when I went back there, man, everything was spotless. The carpet, he had new carpet in the house. It was just freshly vacuumed. You know, and I'm like, oh, okay. You know, I'm like, all right, you did it. He was like, yeah, cuz I told him to come over, man. It just needed the female touch to clean it up. Yeah, I'm like, yeah. So now this man telling me, he was like, I went over there. He was like, yeah, man, I'm comfortable either to retire with the shit, or I'm comfortable to either keep going, pushing on the house to fix it up, because the man finna do the house up, and he walked me around, told me what he's finna do in the backyard, hella big, even though it sloped down the hill, it's hella fucking big. And the man finna build a deck with a swimming pool, with the hot tub, and trying to make it look like the grotto for the Playboy Mansion, but the mini version. And he was telling me about the basketball court and all types of shit. And I'm like, what? And he telling me how much it's gonna cost. And he like, man, I go broke doing this shit right now. I ain't gonna take no loans out. He said, now he can do that and go broke and just build it back up, or he could take a loan out on it, but then he don't want to fuck up, and then he gotta keep paying that loan, and then something happens. So he said, either which way it goes, if he do take a loan out, he got to go back himself on his job and keep hustling to keep everything going, keep it alive. And that's what I wanted to talk about. Pushing yourself, man. Pushing your motherfucking self, even when you don't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of whatever the case it is or whatever the fuck it is, pushing your motherfucking self to the motherfucking limit. You know what I'm saying? Whether you're a pimp, max player, hustler, baller, shot caller, whatever you want to be. You know, if you're listening to this show, there's something that I got to say that intrigues you. And right now, at this time, I just really want you to smack yourself, man. Hustle yourself. Hustle to get your motherfucking self. Please. Huh?
DMX wants to know how old is your cousin.
My cousin is 25. He's 25. And a lot of motherfuckers, matter of fact, his birthday, no, matter of fact, he's 26. Check that back, he's 26. And, let me tell you right now, a lot of people, he done had this house for 2 years. So, a lot of people buy their house when they in their 30s. And the people that bought their house or stacked or had the stackability to buy a house or something of that caliber, you know, that's in their 20s, got a business then. They hustle for it. You know what I'm saying? Now, I want to say this too. Y'all see these NBA players? These NBA players, they had to play the game. They had to stay in shape. They had to get their ass up, make sure that they got their muscle with a little fat and work to make sure that they get picked. And there's people that didn't get picked that still work and still play the game because they love the sport. But there's some people that don't love the sport, they want that motherfucking money. So the people that do want that motherfucking money, they know what the fuck they got to do to get that motherfucking job in order to get the money that they get. Okay? So, it's rappers that rap just to rap, and they'll put out a corny ass fucking album. You listen to a rap album, and a lot of people throw it like this, like, oh, they had to make an album diverse because they want to get, they wrote a song to see if somebody likes it. Okay, no. If that rapper wanted to put his own stuff out there, he put it out there regardless if he wanted somebody to hear it or not. He put out the passion and the love for his song. That's why sometimes some albums be corny because you got good beat, good melodies, good songs, but a couple of songs be corny as fuck because that's what they was feeling, and they made sure that they pushed it out. They don't give a fuck about what you think about it. It's because they wanted to put it on there, and they did it. Now, I'll tell you this: for the rappers that sit there, they will listen to a whole bunch of people, put a whole bunch of songs out, 80, 90 songs, and let everybody pick the best ones, and then they put the album out because what they in for? They in for it for the money. Not the love of the sport, but the money. Because if that album sell, of course everybody wants their album to sell, but if that album sell and make the top of the charts, look at it. Soulja Boy, that man, I'm not knocking his hustle, but I don't like his vocals. Because that man, he my boy said, my cousin said today, man, that boy, man, he doing it though. You know what I'm saying? He doing it. Now, we all know people hated on him, but at the same time, he doing it because he loved to rap. You know what I'm saying? Look at the Chinese dude that went and tried to get on American Idol. She bang, she woo. He was retarded. Hey, he had Down syndrome, and they made fun of him. And guess what? He became famous because it was something he had. He had that power to get up there and say, "Well, I'm going to do it anyway." And it take a strong motherfucker to get up there and say, "Hey, I want to do it anyway." You know, it take a strong-minded, willing person to get up and go to work. Hell, Mexicans, man, they knock the fuck out of themselves. They get up. Asians knock the fuck out of themselves when they get up. They get up in the morning, go to work, come home. Indians, Hindus, man, they sit up there. They will work their ass off just to buy a hotel. It might take them 9 years, but when they bought the hotel, they can sit back and this is ours. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people can't do that. So you will be ordinary. If you can't do it, you will be ordinary. If you can do it, you will be extraordinary. Which we're going to say extraordinary. So you have to put in all the footwork if you want to be an extraordinary guy. And if you're some pimps, some max, man, you extraordinary. You extraordinary. You're the extraordinary motherfucker. So, that's what today's topic is about. Macking yourself, self-macking, macking within. Man, I hope y'all loved it. Well, I love the concept, because I ain't done talking about it, but I love the concept. And I hope y'all really understand it. If y'all can't understand it, man, I'll put it in another way, which I'm going to do right now. Okay. when you was young, whether your mom or pops or grandma was in your life, and I'm not gonna say who was it, but whether they was in your life, one of them three done taught you how to brush your teeth when you get up in the morning. When you was going to school, they made sure your ass got up around 6:30, 7 o'clock to get your ass to school for 8:30. Showed you put your clothes on. When your ass came home, they made you get your ass in that bathtub. Regardless, you might, I don't want to take a bath. Okay. I know when I was young, I didn't want to get my ass in that water. Hell, I want to go outside and play. I do that afterwards. I know if I go get my ass in the water, I can't go outside and play. So that was the reason why when I was young, I didn't want to get in the water. But everybody got their own reason. So now, let me tell y'all something. They taught you how to get on your business. Because guess what? Your business is your own business. Like self-esteem. It's a reflection of oneself. You have to push your self-esteem. A lot of people go to the mirror and they say, I look good today. I'm a bad motherfucker. Okay, you can do your self-esteem, but there's too much self-esteem to where you just think you're the shit and you know the shit. And we hear a lot of females to this day that just think they the shit. Be wrong as a motherfucker. Won't even admit when they wrong. And you know they're wrong. But so they find out, they just sit there and pout and moan and be like, well, I thought we was right. They want to butter it up. Too much self-esteem. So, to teach you how to be a better person from the beginning. Now, if you didn't have nobody there doing it, somebody was there. Believe me, somebody was there telling you, hey, you need to iron your clothes. They iron your clothes for you, and then you're like, let me show you how to iron. Okay, let me show you how to cook an egg in the morning. Let me show you how to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Let me show you how to cook some grits. Let me show you how to make some oatmeal or some malted-meal. Some cream of wheat. You know what I'm saying? Man, I mean, all of that shit. They teaching you on certain stuff that you have to pass down. So they taught you how to be a Mac without even telling it. They just showed you the man think for self. Because only self is going to take care of self. You feel me? Another example. If you go to jail. When you in jail, if you pouting and you don't get your ass in that water, people gonna start pulling your coat, say, man, you need to go get in that water, man. We ain't seen you. And there's people that do this. We ain't seen you hop your ass in that shower, man. We ain't seen you hop your ass in that water. Say, man, here goes some soap, here goes face towel, here goes some shampoo, here goes body towel, man. You need to go up in there, man, because you stink. You got the whole pod or the whole building stinking, man. You feel me? And then when you come out, they give you some deodorant. Now, that's a care package that they're doing because they care about you, because evidently you're so caught up in that you got to do jail time that oneself is confused. Instead of, damn, I got 3 months to do, man. I'm going to go on and do this shit, knock this shit out, man. Wake up and go to sleep. That's what I'm going to do. Instead of getting up and still doing your day-to-day activities. Now, for a motherfucker that already know, all you got to do, he going to keep doing it. He going to be like, what? This ain't nothing, man. Shit, man, I'm going to hustle. I'm going to do this. Because it's nothing. Because you know what? You did it. You done it before. You can do it again. You know what I'm saying? So, self-macking. If you, okay, let's do it like this. If you see some young cats out there on the blade, pimping, ain't got a car, nothing. He just got a jacket, his jeans, and shoes. The motherfucker might got 1 or 2 bitches. Either he hitched a ride or they walked to the motherfucking blade. He self-macked. He macked himself to tell the bitch, come on, let's go. We finna go. A lot of niggas be like, nah, I ain't finna walk. Other niggas, man, walking to the motherfucking blade. $5 in their pocket. They finna go get on the bus, go on with this blade, tell the bitch, hey, bitch, you gotta go get the money, get the rubbers. Alright, go be over here. When you get 3 of them, let me know. I'll buy you some more rubbers. And, and we're gonna do it like that. Until it's too cold for us to be out here. Or it's just slow as a motherfucker. So that's Mackin, man. So, Mackin has, it's hustling, man. It's hustling. Now, I'm not agreeing with motherfuckers selling dope with the pimpins, but that's a part of Mackin, because if you actually look at it, motherfuckers, it's some people it's a lot of people that smoke weed. And a lot of people won't go buy from other people. They go holler at a pimp, and the pimp say, hey, man, I got some weed for sale. Now, it comes with it. you know. But that's another part of it because he's hustling. Motherfucker trying to do anything and everything to make that motherfucker crack open, make that head crack open. You feel me? So, you know, that's a part of it. So hustling, doing something on the side, hey, yeah. Now, being a boss player and being a Mac is almost on the same level. Difference is being a boss player. Boss player, you old as a motherfucker, and you got businesses, you got bitches on you. Now, a lot of people, you can't say you're a boss player and you macking right now. You can't do that because there's violations and penalties if you think that you'd have paid them and you ain't paid them dues yet. You know what I'm saying? You got to pay them. You know, because when you get older, you know, you got all. If you started your businesses, you know what I'm saying? If you got a couple of businesses, and you got bitches that you still got home, and they come to pay you and break bread, and you ain't driving the bitch to the spot, you ain't traveling with the bitch. You know what I'm saying? If you traveling with the bitch and driving her, taking her here and there, you're not a boss player. That's just straight up. Not a boss player. That's pretty much the easiest way I can say the difference of that. So Mackin is one thing, boss player is the ultimate go. You know, it's actually surpassed Pimpin because that means you're slowing down. Like, if you want to say Gangsta Brown is retired, I'll say okay. If he is retired, he's a boss player. Okay? Because he got everything set up, lined up, and he don't have to do a motherfucking thing. If you want to say Fimo Slim is a boss player, he's a boss player. You know, because he has a business, music career, and all this other stuff, the blues stuff. If you want to say Bishop Don, yeah, he's a boss player. Okay? If you want to say anything like that. Now, if you want to take it for an example, like yesterday, a motherfucker said something about Pimpin Ken. The other day, if you want to say Ken's not a boss player. He's not a boss player. Can't put boss players, can't say that a Mac is a boss player. You can't put a pimp as a boss player. That's its own special, that's a reserved parking space. And you know, when you go somewhere and it says Dr. Frazier and you can't park, that's a reserved parking space for pimping, man. It's a reserved parking space, you know. So the Mackin, you know, Mackin is hustling, man. You hustling all aspects of the game. Now, I'm going to tell you, there's two different types of Macs. Like, it's a whole bunch of different types of pimps. There's two different types of Macs. You have the Mac that will send a bitch, and then you have a Mac that will accept a bitch that will go out there. So, it's the borderline, because the highest level is the Mac that's sending the bitch. The first one, the first level of the Mac is the motherfucker that is accepted. Like Boss Mac Top Soil, he don't send bitches. Now he will say on his page, he says a Mac, you know, he said first off he is not a pimp. A pimp turns females into prostitutes or send prostitutes. But he said he won't. Don't get it twisted because he will accept a broad that's going. Letting you know he's a Mac. The Mac element actually in California or the West Coast has been lost a little bit. You hear old niggas talking about they pimping and they forgot it's either pimping or gangster. That's it. You really don't hear nothing about macking. And if a motherfucker do say he macking, he macking. I can say I was macking before I was pimping because I have to completely don't do nothing else but pimp. If I'm getting any type of money from anything else, you're going to hear me say, man, I'm macking like a motherfucker. I know the right and the wrong words to use to articulate on what I'm doing. Right now I'm pimping. I ain't getting no money from nobody. All the stuff that goes to the site goes to the site. I'm not getting no money. I get money from a hooker, from a prostitute. When it's prime time game set down either on the net or on the track. That's how I get my dividends. So if I'm macking, you hear me saying when I was younger I was stealing cars and shit. Motherfucker right I was. When I couldn't have a bitch, couldn't knock a bitch. I tried to stay doing what I tried to keep it on the pimping, selling condoms, keep myself in the game some type of way so I can stay the fuck out of trouble, so I can stay my mind and keep my mode going on. And all else fails, a man has to survive and he has to adapt to his situation. So he has to go to what he knows. And what I know is stealing. My motto used to be wake up. Every motherfucking day I used to wake up and stealing from the motherfucking white folks. That was my motto. You know, man. I mean, but you know, that I was Mackin. When mother would say, "Hey, Pimp," oh no, man, I'm a Mac, man. Say, "Hey, Mac, what's happening, man?" You feel me? So, you know, that was me. And then when my eyes had finally seen the coming of the glory of the dead president in my hand, and I finally seen it, because I used to see girls bring me like mostly 12, maybe 1,500, and you know, you only have like 1 or 2 bras. Well, when I finally got a lot of bras and the money was coming in like water, I said, it ain't not one motherfucking hustler that can outbeat this. Cause selling dope ain't really hustling. When you do it real good to a certain point to where you really not touching it, you just distribution. Your hands ain't even touching it. You just, man, you ain't know you're getting money, but you're nobody. You're not doing no work. The pimping, I was putting in work. I was putting in work like a motherfucker. I was putting 100% work in. But because I put 100% work in, that was something that I seen. I'm like, oh my God. Man, I quit doing whatever it is I was doing, quit doing. Quit doing it. I quit doing it. And people know I was in the game. People already know I was doing it. And I had years in it. But I would tell motherfuckers, hey man, I'm hustling, I'm doing this, man, by any means. You know, a Mac is pimping. We can say, oh yeah, man, I'm pimping on this bitch. Okay, but because you don't hear nobody really say, well, yeah, I'm macking on this bitch, you know. As soon as somebody say they macking on the bitch, it kind of sounds like you trying to get money out of the square bitch. As soon as you say, I'm pimping on the bitch, yeah, you getting the money out of the prostitute. You feel what I'm saying? So that's the difference with that. You know, so, as, you know, you got to correct some people that say it, because they'll take it like, oh, you really ain't doing it. So a lot of pimps say, man, I'm pimping on the bitch, yeah, because he's pimping on the bitch. But he got other vices going on to get that money. So it is what it is. So if anybody got any type of questions, go ahead and ask me. Man, either right now and then Mr. P can say something to me, you know, related to me, or you can go ahead and email me, man, KeenKellio@gmail.com. You get what I'm saying? And or Skype me sometime. You know, try to save me as somebody. KeenKellio at Skype. And man, feel free, man. Let me start asking questions around this motherfucker. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. But Mackin, man, is something, because that's like one of the very first stages other than being a player. Gigoloing is a bottom stage that you really don't hear nobody talk about. The main person you hear talking about he's a gigolo is Morris Day. Man, that motherfucker, man, Morris Day is the shit. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Man, that motherfucker made the song Jerk Out, The Bird, you know what I'm saying? He made the famous song Contrary to the Rumors, Gigolos get lonely too. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, if you follow that man Morris Day, man, Morris Day has a lot of motherfucking bitches. And I bet you still got a lot of motherfucking bitches right now. And that nigga he keeps it going on. You feel what I'm saying? And that was a gigolo. So gigolos is a part of the game too. It's a part of the pimping, part of the macking. Being a player, if you got a whole bunch of bitches, if you knocking that bitches left and right, you know what I'm saying? So player shit is you can pop at one bitch and turn right back around and see another bitch and pop at her. If that other bitch get mad, man, a player gonna be like, well, how did I know you was gonna call me? I mean, but that doesn't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? You might not like what you see. If you don't like me, then I move on. A real player gonna say it like that. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, if one of your girls don't know about each other, if you got 3 girls and neither one of them know about each other, you're not a player. You're a cheater. Straight up. Your girls should not be fighting, even in the pimping, or macking, or a player. None of your girls should be fighting about who you laying with, about who you talking to, about who you seeing. They should be fighting over who gonna cook you breakfast in the motherfucking morning. Who gonna cook your toast? You know what I'm saying? That's the type of fighting they need to be doing. You know what I'm saying? If any. You know? And here's the new form. Here's the new form of gigoloing. I want to tell y'all something. A lot of people be talking about he's a player and Mac and everything else. Here's the new form of gigoloing. If you fucking with a bitch and you ain't got no car, you ain't got no house, you ain't got no job, and bitch bought you clothes, she lets you use her car, you drop her off at work, and you go kick it with your boys, pick her up from work, and you come back home, and you there at the house, and, you know, the phone is in her name, and you ain't got no phone really in your name, and if it is in your name, she's still paying the bills. Man, you the gigolo. You ain't acting on a bitch. Because you ain't got your own shit. It's not yours. You know what I'm saying? For real. Now here's some player shit. Go in your phone. See if you got 50 or 20 bras in your phone. Text message all up. Send them a multi-text thing. Don't even try to butter it up. Send them all the same text. Hey, I'm in the bind. I need $200. You ain't even got to say a bind. Just say I need $200. But it sounds better when you say I'm in the bind. Because you need the money. You know, you need the money. You just want it in your hand because you need it. You want it. So you can say, hey, I'm in the bind. I need $250. Can you send me something? And send the text to her. Whoever cares, gonna be like, either I don't have it right now, or I have 100 right now. Well, I don't have the 250, but will 100 work? Dog, I done sit there and done did that shit so many motherfucking times, and then came up within 2-3 days, and came up like 1,500, 2 G's. You know what I'm saying? Just to do it. Just to do it. Bam. Oh, okay. You know, that's how the shit is. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, so that's how that shit is. You feel me? You feel what I'm saying? That's how that shit is. You know, when the people don't lie to they girls, they come up, prosper. It's nothing wrong doing it. That's for players or niggas that want to be Mackin on the first level. You know what I'm saying? You can do that. You can implement that into your stuff. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong. Don't be ashamed of it either. If somebody sit up there or a bitch try to clown you because they always do, oh, you ain't shit. You always trying to get money from me. Why don't you get a job? Bitch, I don't need a job because bitches pay me. Yeah, I don't need nothing. But because of you, you're the only fumble I ever had. You could have 5 or 10 of them. You're the only fumble bitch I ever had. You're the only one that actually had sense to come and holler at me about the shit that I'm doing. You dig what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Now I'm gonna take it to another part too with it. I'm gonna take it to another part. If you scared or you can't ask a bitch to give you something or to buy you something. See, some females don't want to pay you, but they'll buy you something. You know what I'm saying? They will not give you the money for shit. Some females to where they can't give you the money. But they'll buy you whatever the fuck you want, they just can't give you the money. You know what I'm saying? Taylor be like, okay, well, she can't give you the money, well, you have to test the bra. Be like, hey, I'm at my partner's house, and oh my God, his car broke down, and we opened the hood, and hella battery acid just splashed all over my fucking pants, and I had to take it off, it was eating my skin, had to wash up, my pants, everything's hard. I need you to go to the mall, give me something, go buy me something. And the bra will be like, huh? Okay, well, I can get you something, what you need? Okay, well, look, go to JCPenney's, go in the men's section, and I need some jeans, some 38, 32s, and I need an extra large shirt. You get what I'm saying? And just give me something. Now, you told her where to go. You know JCPenney ain't got no bullshit in jeans. They got Sean John, Rockaware. They got all the good shit. You already know a pair of pants cost $80. $80. So when the bitch comes to the house, you know she done spent at least $120, $130 on one fit. Now, if the bitch really wants you to coordinate, because she know you be prissy with your shit, man, she might say, well, did your shoes get messed up? What shoes you need? Baby, if you can't go to Foot Locker, that's right, they did get fucked up. I'm looking at them right now. Go to Foot Locker. Man, I wear size 9.5. Go give me anything as long as it matches the outfit. Man, when that bitch push up and bought you the clothes, she'll buy you any motherfucking thing you won't believe that, Jack. She ain't gonna give you the money, she'll buy it. Because she care about your well-being. And there's different bitches that care about a nigga's well-being. See, a lot of people think that all hoes or all females, either you gonna be a hoe or not, and that's it. There's no in-between. You know what I'm saying? And it really is an in-between. Because the females that are tip the scale. Females that's right there on the side, that's fascinated about pimping, that's fascinated about being with a man that's in the game. But they just can't do it. There's something in them that's like, no, I can't. That's because they already been taught. Even if they did get in it, they ain't gonna use it. They'll use it little or light. But you got people that will real keep pressing on them and will make their situation fucked up to where they have no other choice but to hoe. You know what I'm saying? And then when they get up out of it, they're gonna talk bad about pimping and everything else. So you shouldn't, in my book, you shouldn't do it. But a lot of people do it. That's Mackin. Part of Mackin. I mean, let me tell you what my brother used to Let me tell you what my brother used to do, man. My brother used to do this shit. My brother used to holler at the bros from the city, which is San Francisco City, right? He used to holler bitches at the city. And what he would do is, he would literally tell a bitch straight up, hey, I can't come see you, so why don't you get on board? I need some tires. So why don't you get on board, come on over here, my tires is all messed up. I don't want to be on the freeway and my tires fuck up. So he literally would have a bitch come over, and the bitch will, he'd take a bitch to the tire spot and get brand new tires. And the bitch thinks she gonna get a ride home. Oh, baby, my radiator busted. Oh, man, you see this shit? I can't even take you home. So then the bitch got to spend her money to either catch a cab or get on board and go home. And he had to say, now you got to get the fuck up out of here. Now, I'm going to tell you something else. The next bitch that come over there, he tell the other bitch, you know what? Damn, my radiator's fucked up. I need a new radiator. I mean, any fucking thing. And then she go pay for it to get a radiator put into this shit. And next thing you know, he like, oh, my battery's going to this script in the car won't start. I done seen this man go to the shop within 2 days, fucking with one bitch, to get his car battery tuned up, tires, radio, just a whole bunch of shit. And at the end of the fucking day, that bitch was the only motherfucking bitch that got a ride to the house. I'm talking about she went to a motel room and stayed in the room. He went home. He didn't go to the room and fuck her or nothing. I think he fucked that bitch like 6 months later. You know what I'm saying? And, man, you know what I'm saying? Man, I mean, that's good. Like what like E40 new song? I'm not a knock, I'm the server. Man, that's what I'm talking about. That's Mac. He didn't use his dick. Man, he used his lips. His verbalization. You know what I'm saying? He popped it on the bitch to give it the fuck he wanted. You dig what I'm saying? So. Hey, Mr. P, anybody got any questions up in the chat room?
Not at the moment.
Okay. Yeah, man, so it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So Mackin with them, man, you gotta send your stuff out there to go. If you ain't got a bitch, instead of sitting at home looking on MySpace or Facebook or trying to find a bitch, man, if you ain't gonna get your ass out there, get your ass on the fucking chat line. Call LiveLink. 510-986-1515. Call that motherfucking number. Wherever you at is gonna give you the right number and try to knock you a bitch. If I want a bitch right now, I can get the free trial membership and knock a bitch. And believe it or not, there's a pimp that owns live sneakers. Yeah, this is a pimp nigga that owns live. If you guys don't know that, I just gave up some game right there. Pimp nigga out of Ohio owns live sneakers. And it done blew the fuck up. Way bigger than what it was. You get what I'm saying? So that's pimping. Because guess what? Motherfuckers be paying just to talk to a bitch, and the bitch be on there for free. Tell them motherfucker ain't getting no money. Yeah.
If you need a break,
But
I got something queued up.
Huh?
You need
What'd
a
you say?
break? I got something queued up for you if you need a break.
Okay, I guess we can go up in there in a minute. The whole thing is, it took a motherfucker, it takes a motherfucker to get up and go mac, man, and to hustle, go get what the fuck you need. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, that's what I'm saying. That's the benefit. Even if you got a car, and you looking at your shit, and you got a bitch, and you like, damn, it's my car, only if I had, man, well look, if you want a newer car, find the hookup. Find the nigga with the gangster contract. Find the motherfucker that will get you the car for your down payment, and you make the monthly payments while you push. It's the strawberry account. You know what I'm saying? You just can't go to a dealership and say, hey, can we do this, do that? No, they're going to say no. But if you talk to a dealer and be like, hey, you guys do strawberry accounts, he'll look at you and be like, you know what, I know somebody. Why? You looking for one? Man, start doing, you just meet people, mingle with them, connection. You know what I'm saying? That's what, man, you know what I'm saying? That's what we here for, the circuit. You know what I'm saying? The game circuit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't want to hook you up, and they look at people who they see fit. And it's always a reason why they want to do that. You know what I'm saying? My reason is people need to know before the shit get died out, played, and then y'all be looking at a couple of pimp niggas and swerving down and, hey, Jesus, in the pimp game. And they looking down at you like you's a peon. You know what I'm saying? Talking about you will never get up to today's status. And they get old and older, and then they keep doing that shit. And then when they fall off, they're going to go run and tuck their tail, but they got a lot of money because you paid for it. And you paid for the wrong game and wrong advice. So, map yourself, man. Go find out what you need to get in there and do what you need to do. So, yeah, man, come on, play some music, man. Drink me some Dr. Pepper shit.
This is a
It's Pimpin' Radio.
exclusive.